outcomes are great employment opportunities for our community members. I mean, why wouldn't you use a local workforce, which reduces costs overall? But I think most importantly is that it creates an opportunity to get to know each other, to build those business relationships, and from those business relationships become, friendships and more understanding, because there's not enough interaction, I think, yet to address a lot of the challenges in our country and the rampant racism as an example towards Indigenous people. But when corporations start to understand that we're meaningful relationships and the partnerships, and when you do business together, you face challenges together. And when you face challenges together, and when you emerge out of those challenges with solutions as a team, as friendship, I mean, those are incredible opportunities to build. We're able to take pride in building our own community with our own resources. I mean, that's incredible. The other benefits of the natural resources is that we have a say in how it's done. Our communities talk about how we're going to develop the region in concert with non-Indigenous corporations, but we're going to put our Indigenous lens through everything to make sure that we've got our areas that are protected as well, and that our rights are respected, and that our land is respected, so that we can continue to do the things that are foundational to being an Indigenous person, and that's our connection to a healthy land.
The opportunity in the energy industry, resource sector, is to provide better housing, better health care, better education, looking at ways we could diversify around innovation and technology. We could take the revenues from that. We could help build a very good future for our people by providing those needs that I had just mentioned. And as we move forward, those revenues could go towards looking at green initiatives such as wind, solar, geothermal, all those things that I think we could couple with the resource sector to keep a balanced environment within our communities. I think that's really important. Like, it can change so many people's lives. This whole resource sector can really help our people. We're in a position where this has never happened before. We can be really in control of our future.
I've been all over the West, and I've worked in Saskatchewan for Indian and Northern Affairs for 5 years as a land management officer. So, with all of that, I can say the experience, the knowledge, the training, the education I've received has really led me to where I am today, and the knowledge that I needed to say, okay, I don't want to be on the construction of pipeline side anymore. I want to be on the cleaning up the land side, because to me that makes more sense based on my values and my beliefs. And our values and beliefs are going to change over time as we progress through our lives when we're working or going out there and starting up our own businesses, because that's something I try to promote more of in our communities, for people to start looking at the business side of resource development. And so I think for me that experience has really helped me a lot to get to where I am today. And this is why I do what I do. So
I would say, if you're looking at starting a business, I would look towards where the world is moving and trying to stay ahead of it. That's a very broad statement, but technology, the environment, farming and agriculture, that will never go away. I believe that as First Nations people, as Indigenous people, we were the first environmentalists ever. And I think we need to get back to that. And I think we need to get back to being stewards of the land, quite frankly, and especially on our reserve. I have a big passion for that, and it's something that I'm going to pursue as a business owner from a personal level, because I think there's huge value in that.
And I think in order for us to succeed, we got to pool our resources as coalitions and develop employment and business strategies that'll help to enhance our ability to be able to get our people back to work, unskilled laborers and so forth, get our family structure back so that they can wake up in the morning and their kids are off to school, and the kids and then don't grow up feeling disenfranchised by both their community and the country. Is all about. Canada is, one of the richest natural resource countries in the world. And we have to accept that. And who better to protect the environment than First Nations? So